What's going on, guys? My name is Tom, aka Tom the Unbreakable, and welcome to my video. So for today's video, I want to talk about weed, marijuana, and why I like it and why I left painkillers, aka narcotics. So narcotics, it's a painkiller, right? Painkillers affect your whole body, it affects your organs, your health in general. So it is not healthy. However, it is very effective for pain relief. So with this being said, I only recommend taking painkillers as needed when it's necessary. A lot of people like to abuse narcotics, and I was one of them. I mean, I wasn't abusing them on the daily basis. However, a lot of people abuse them to numb their emotions, their bodies, and to feel the high and whatnot, right? But I left narcotics. I left taking painkillers because it was doing too much damage to my body. I always felt like shit. It hurt my stomach all the time, and I was always feeling nauseous, right? And I wanted to find a safer and healthier alternative. And I started to do my research, and I discovered marijuana. Marijuana is a wonder herb. Marijuana is a natural occurring plant, right? It comes from the earth. It roots up from the earth, from the ground, and it is not man-made, so it is not fake. It is real, right? And a lot of people claim it has special powers, special effects, right? And I'm going to be explaining it right now, right? So if you're always experiencing stress, anxiety, pain, or tension, or so on, right? Marijuana is the answer for you, right? Now, if you're taking narcotics for stress, anxiety, or tension, then you're doing it the wrong way, because painkillers is not intended for that reason. It is intended for those who are experiencing severe pain, such as a broken bone or a very strained muscle, if that makes any sense, right? So marijuana can be used as a pain reliever. However, if you seriously broken a bone or anything in that case, then it won't do much, but it will still subside the pain a bit, right? But marijuana is a great plant to consume for many reasons, right? So me personally, I have OI, right? Obviously, right? And I sit down in a wheelchair all day, right? And so I develop stress a lot because of just life in general, right? And I have anxiety on the side, I have depression on the side, and I always experience, these are the key words, I always experience pain and tension throughout my body. Everyone experiences pain and tension throughout their body. Everyone. I hold a lot of tension in my back, and in my hips, and so forth, right? And that is because I sit down all day, I don't take care of myself like I should, and whatever. Anxiety comes from life, depression comes from life, stress comes from life, right? So I wanted to find not a drug per se, but something that will help me calm down a bit, because teas and coffee can help you relax and calm your nerves and whatnot. But coffee can make you more energetic and make you feel more alive, and that would decrease your depression rate or whatever, right? So yeah, marijuana does wonders for me. I'm always experiencing these symptoms, and so when I consume marijuana, my symptoms are gone. But it's a temp fix. It's a temporarily fix. It's not a permanent fix. And yeah. But if you have an addictive personality, you will become addicted to weed. So if you have an addictive personality, I would not suggest consuming this. And in fact, I'll probably go seek out for a doctor and get help from that person or whatever, right? But yeah, people, there are no really cons to marijuana unless you are like mentally affected, if that makes any sense. Meaning, marijuana will affect your mind, because it is a mind altering plant, right? It will make you feel high, and so if you cannot handle the high feeling, then this is definitely not for you. However, there is a second option when it comes to consuming weed. There are two active ingredients within marijuana, right? We have the THC and the CBD. Now, if you don't want the high effect, then you should only take the CBD supplement or whatever, right, in order to feel its benefits. But the main benefits comes from the both ends of the active ingredients. So you have to smoke it or consume it in its raw form or in its pure form. So that is that. But on a daily basis, I will consume marijuana because it will help relieve my tension that I have throughout my body. It'll help relieve my depression that I have and my anxiety and stress. It will decrease my mental and physical stress, make me feel better, more alive, more alert. It will decrease my depression, making me feel more happier and more outgoing and more vibrant. And yeah, I could live life a little bit more happier and healthier with this, right, people? Now, if I'm not consuming this on a daily basis, am I gonna go batshit crazy? No, I'm not gonna go batshit crazy. And in fact, I don't smoke every single day. I don't smoke throughout the day, every hour or so. I smoke about 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yeah, it does me good. It's not a very powerful, potent drug. Now, there are many different strains out there, so you have to be cautious on what strain you get, because the higher end strains will give you more of a higher fill compared to lower end strains will give you lower end high or effect or whatever. And so, yeah, people, marijuana can be mixed with virtually anything. You cannot overdose on it. You will only fall asleep. You won't die from excessively consuming marijuana unless you're consuming like tons and tons of it. I'm talking about tons, people. There hasn't been one reported death nor overdose related to marijuana, so that is that. And marijuana is becoming more and more legalized throughout the United States because they see its potential, they see its benefits from consuming marijuana. A lot of cancer patients use this, a lot of athletes use it, bodybuilders, disabled patients, and so forth. So if you think marijuana is a very bad, drug, it's not a drug, it's a herb, it's a plant, it comes from the earth, it's natural. If you think it's bad, then you're sadly mistaken because, yeah. But probably long-term use will cause some type of damage, but we're not quite sure on that yet. However, if you want some type of fix, like I mentioned, for those symptoms, then try out marijuana. It is a way better and safer and healthier alternative to painkillers, and so that is that. However, like I mentioned earlier, if you've broken a bone or seriously injured yourself, then I would recommend a painkiller over marijuana because that will definitely do better in that aspect. However, if you sprain a muscle, if you feel tension, if you feel stress coming on your body or whatever, try marijuana. It will definitely relieve all those symptoms. And yeah, people. And if you have trouble sleeping, trouble with eating, anything to that nature, marijuana will definitely help with that because it does stimulate appetite and it does make you fall asleep. It does make you fall asleep much harder and much easier, if that makes any sense. So I sleep like a baby every time, and I wake up feeling refreshed all the time. And so yeah, people, don't do it if you have an addictive personality. But anyways, people, if you guys have any concerns, questions, or comments, please leave them down below. Visit my website. Links are in the description. And you guys have a great day.